Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps SRE DevSecOps coach. I have close to 18 plus years of experience working in multiple MNCs around the globe and having in-depth knowledge of DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. So I would like to introduce you one certification program in a DevOps, and that is we call it DevOps Certified Professional. Now this is a 2 months of program, 25 tools of DevOps you will learn, and apart from that you will also get the access to the LMS, lifetime access to the videos portal. It's a certification program, and you will have 25 assignments and 2 projects along with it. It's a completely weekend program, so here you have classes on Saturday and Sunday. So as part of this course, you will learn multiple things. Here you see that you will learn Linux, AWS, Docker, Jira, Confluence, Python, Git with GitHub, SonarQube, Maven, Gradle, Packer, Artifactory, Selenium, JMeter, Ansible, Kubernetes, Helm, Terraform, Jenkins, Datadog, Splunk, and Neuralink. Now, how do we, apply for this? So, how can you reach out to us? So, you have a WhatsApp number and email ID. So, please reach out to us, and we'll help you to onboard this program. Apart from this DevOps certified professional programs, we are offering other certifications as well in a DevSecOps, SRE, and one of the very comprehensive programs which we have is in Master in DevOps Engineering. Yeah, so feel free to get in touch with us and then enroll for it. Thank you. Now, first go to the monitors, new monitors. Now, based on the metric. So now most of the infrastructure right now is down, but the data we have it. Okay, so we have it that infra means infra is down, APM is down, logs is also down, but 2 services we have up, 3 services, 2 services, synthetic and this one would say rum for me. Okay, so what I'm going to do, create a monitoring based on the infra. Look at my screen, uh, new monitor, and here I'm selecting metric. You can put it a host also. Host you have selected already, so this is the one host. I have only one right now, and you want to check this. So set alert conditions, so check alert, clustered alert. So if you want to submit it on a individual, then you can do that. Or clustered alert means if you have a clusters of servers and all, you can call this also. uh, if you want to create a alert for every machines or a group of machines, you can select this. Right now I don't have uh, multiple, so just one. And these all data, if you read it, you'll understand, very easy to do that. Trigger a separate alert for each host or each group, you can do that. So here host, notify if data is missing for more than 2 minutes, 1 minute, 5 minutes, whatever you want to set. Here never or after 1 hour, 2 hour, automatically resolve this event from a no data state. So if automatically you want to resolve the ticket, not manually alert, then you can do that. Before evaluating new group,
In the
please.
in the no, sorry, Rajesh. In the actual scenario, who will provide this information? Like
You
time limit and I mean this all time limits and the threshold values,
this
basically.
is based on your guess with understanding of the infrastructure. So you will, while creating alerts only, you have to give it. Now this based on your experience with your infrastructure. No one can suggest you, but here, for example, if data is missing more than 2 minutes, then only you send alert. You can make it 5 minutes also. It's up to you.
Mhm. Okay.
So these all things you have to set up, and you set it up here. I selected the node here, and remember this is for the, if host is not sending a data, then it will get you the alert. I have a host which is not sending a data right now. This is the title for the email, and this is the body. Here you can embed some variables also. Okay, for example, host name, if you want to do that, no data is coming from host dot name, like that. So these are the variables actually. Now list of variables, if you put it up, see here, these are the variables. Okay, each variables has a certain significance. Now if you click on this one, use message template variable, you have a sample and detailing also, and just spend some time here. So that way you can do that. Okay, so this is something. Here you can put it the body. I'll just not complicate, but this you can use as a template also. And then some of the settings here you have, include triggering tagged in notification title, aggregation you want to do that, some simple alert or multi alerts, and re-notifications. So data when the issue is not solved, you can re-notify. As of now it's disabled. Who should access this alert? So you can define the permissions to that user. Here you can define and stuff like that. So those are the things which you can define here and create. Now one alert got created. So here manage alerts. Here this is the one. So let's create one more new monitor, this time metric. So let's use that metric. Here you see the graph. Why? Because this is automatically came. So from 4 hours. Right now if you see that agent is down from last 12 hours plus, I think 4 hours plus. So here I'll just make it 1 day window, and till here the agent was reporting. So here memory utilizations. Here you see that free memory. I'll just put it up here. Sys memory free. So if you see that these are the memories free are there. So here what can I do? Well, let's means because lots of memories are free actually. So let me see that CPU, and CPU for anything which is system. Okay, so system, here it is. And if you see that almost 100% CPU is idle. So here what you can do, opposite way you can create alerts. So right now I cannot say, hey, if the CPU is more than 80%, then tell me the alert. Here it's idle CPU is almost 99%. When the VM was not having any process to run software and all. So opposite alerts I can develop. In this what I can say, hey, if it is idle for more than 80%, then send me alert. Why? Because it's just too much of cost you are using. You are running the system but not using it. Something like that. So here you can define the use cases as per your need, and system idle from everywhere or some specific machines. Threshold 80%, warning 70%, and declare. Now you see that there's line has been created, red and yellow, somewhere here where I'm scrolling down. So that is the threshold. Automatically it will be drawn. Now less CPU used in host. Why is not coming?
Rajesh,
Yeah, tell me.
Rajesh, can we avoid that warning threshold and just keep only the alert threshold?
Yeah. Keep it. It's optional.
It's optional. Okay. And do we have any option like a retry on failure, like two retries, then I create an alert?
Yeah. So here you have it actually. So this is the section which is for the recovery, and this is for missing data option. If it is, then you can use this one here. Okay.
That is for the recovery in the sense, is it a retry?
No, this one is recovering. This is for missing data. Missing data you can retry means you said no if something is not there. So
No, say like my VM or let's take an example of that VM host down. Okay.
so
When that
uh,
alert got triggered, right? First time,
so VM host down. So we had a retry over there. This is for the CPU idle.
CPU idle. That's what
Yeah.
I know.
So here
Okay.
you
CPU idle, no problem.
huh,
For VM host. Yeah.
huh. So here you can say this one will help you. Retry is not logical here in this case for metric, but that line which I selected will help you. So
Okay.
you don't want to send an alert immediately the moment this has happened. So you can evaluate the average, maximum, minimum, sum for the 5 minutes. And if average is beyond the 80% for average for 5 minutes,
Those are
then
all the aggregations, right? Based on that one, I can set it up. Yeah.
yes. Okay, so these all are self.
After configuring this, can you just go back to that host one and just show me that where we can configure the retry?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Thank you.
So here that is done. You can use this one for subject and body part. Define who should be accessing and all. You can tag. You can define the team. You can define the priority also. These all, and then create. Now go back to manage monitor. This has come. So right now there is no data here. This one. Edit this and sometime this one. And this you can use with the conjunction with here. Got it?
You mean to say that this is the one for retry?
No. Okay. A retry means you have different way. Before evaluating new grip, wait for 60 seconds. That means before hitting the new one for 60 seconds. And here uh, you have to use multiple options to get that one. So retry means 2 minutes here your duration. For next hit 60 second. And if you want to send the read notification, then here you have it. Sorry, this somewhere.
This down.
Yes, somewhere.
Notification. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Okay, so let's create a new. Yeah.
Can you just click on the tree notification and show us what is the status that is coming here?
If this monitor stays in alert or no data, re-notify every 30 minutes and stop re-notifying after this many times.
So re-notify in the sense the alert will get triggered or what
Alert
is it?
notifications will be sent multiple times.
No, 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 no. My question is entirely different. I don't want to receive multiple notification. What I'm saying is right now the host is down. Okay, but I have sent out a alert. Okay, and a ticket has been created. But when that application team or the infrastructure team they went and check it, right, the system is up and running. There is actually there is no down. But here, right, there was some network glitch happened. Because of that, right, it was not able to gather the metrics and it is saying that like VM down. So that is the reason why, right, we need to execute it after another 1 minute or 2 minutes. That is the second run. In the second run, again, if we are getting it, the VM is down, then we conclude that like, okay, this is an actual alert. So let us create a service node ticket saying that like VM down.
Huh. So here I see you have a 2 to 3 conditions actually. So here you have to use composite alert. Okay. So
Okay, combination of one or more
yeah,
parameters.
yeah. So in that case, you will check process on agent and a metric, some of the metric, and then conjunct with composite alert, which is here. Got it?
No, no. This is different. This is different. Composite alert is
You
different. The ask was different.
you said uh, you said agent is up. Okay,
Yes.
agent is up, and then because of wrong network, some network glitch or something,
Some network issues.
huh,
Yeah.
it
Mm.
no data reported. Correct now?
Right.
Yeah, no data reported, and in this case, alert has been triggered. Correct?
Right. Right.
Yeah. So here the idea is uh, agent was up, no data reported, so alert is coming. So here you want the alerts based on the no data reported, whether it's running or not running, that's okay. Now, sometime what will happen, no data reported, you can set the duration. So let's say if it is no data reporting for 5 minutes, then send me alerts. So here is making some sense here. Let's say immediately, let's say if no data reported is coming, then it will not a send alert actually. If it is not reporting, then not running, then it will do that. So this you can use this duration to avoid
No,
this network.
I cannot extend my duration more than 1 minute for a host down.
Okay.
Because
Can you?
host down is more critical, right?
Okay. So here, what you are trying to say, there's a network glitch has happened. Okay,
Correct.
and
Mm.
because of that, let me draw pictures so it will be easy for me to explain
Is
it.
there any immediate rerun for that particular metrics what we have configured as an alert?
So here when you suggest 5 minutes, in
Mm.
that time, and you can suggest try 10 times or something every 5 seconds. Okay, so duration is 5 minutes and try for every 5 seconds. And
Mm.
here whatever the things you get it, here you can set minimum, maximum, sum, and average, which I showed you. So
Mm.
based on that you can do that. So let me go to the one which I set it up earlier, less CPU used. Here if you edit this, and here if you see that, here this is the matrix
Mm.
from an average by evaluate what, look at this last 5 minutes data and average, minimum, maximum, sum. So immediately you will not get alerts, that's what I'm saying.
So
So
this is for CPU utilization, right, Rajesh? But
uh,
my question is with regards to the host down. So in host down, right, I cannot calculate average. If say like I have set it for 1 minute,
so
38 seconds, if it goes
host
down, right, immediately alert will trigger.
host down, there is a option you have to use with conjunction. So here trigger a separate alert for each host, notify if data is missing more than 2 minutes. So this is the answer for your question. So let's say 2 minutes, then only you get an alert. Let's say you can, if you think network issues, 5 minutes. If there is no, you cannot keep the 5 minutes network down. If it is down, there's infrastructure issues. So 5 minutes, and this will help you actually in that case.
I mean
Mhm.
that one more option before evaluating new groups in the sense. The above one, it will trigger every 5 minutes.
Uh,
Then
here
it will wait.
here
Okay.
I'm not checking the group. That's the reason I'm not adding. But typically you can check the group also. So I have not created any group as such. So no, only host is there. So when you add availability zone and all that automatically will come here. AJ is 1, AJ 2, AJ is 3. So something you were saying?
Uh, no, my question is like, if the above one, it will trigger every 5 minutes. So before, I mean that 60
Not
seconds.
every 5 minutes. That's what I'm saying. Notify if data is missing for more than 5 minutes. So it will run multiple times to check that data is missing for more than 5 minutes. Then, but by the way, agent send the heartbeat rate every 15 seconds. Let me confirm this. Datadog agent heartbeat, heart check duration. That you can control also through the datadog.yaml file. Uh, heart, just a second. Every 15 seconds, I know that. I think, but uh, okay, let me check this. Oh, I don't have a host also. So Datadog YAML, just a second. Dog YAML. Forwarded timeout. One of the options will be there, which will tell you how many seconds every time it is 64 seconds. Many options are there. Many options are there. This is easy to. Wait a second. That exact variable I need to get it. I'll do one thing. I'll find out. But theoretically, uh, agent will ping the Datadog API. That's called heartbeat. Datadog agent heartbeat. Uh, then do, huh. So see here, 60 second. Yeah. So now it will be easy to find. So so by default is 60 second, and if you are hitting every 60 second, and let's say data is not being sent, so 5 times you have already checked in this case. So 5 times. So if it is a 5 times not been sent, then send an alert. So that way you can correlate.
Okay. That means like it will check every 60 seconds, right?
Every 60-second agent will which will inform the server, means Datadog, saying that hey, I'm available, I'm live, I'm healthy, like that. And if it is not received, that means 5 times you have checked that already.
Yeah, yeah. I mean that in the sense 300 seconds it will check. If
Yeah,
that is also not responding, then it will trigger alert.
correct.
Okay.
Okay, so now let me create alerts based on some logs. So here you use the infrastructure. Now let's create alerts based on the APM first. So APM, you can use any data. So unfortunately, APM is not running. So live data will not be there. But if you try from last 2 days, then here I run the APM. Now the metrics which you can go for it is right now it's not running, so this is disabled actually. So what should I do? So here you can select the resources. This is not active right now. So here you will have a error rate and threshold, I mean throughput, abdex score, percentile 50, this, that, and all kind of things. And again, same, most of the 80% of the common options, but except this is selections. That is important actually. So let me try to activate somehow. Uh, and this is not getting enabled actually because of the data is missing. So yeah, let's okay, leave this option. Let's go into this. So condition of a threshold triggered when request per second above, request per second above, or request errors per second, or abdex score, or error rate, or average latency, P50, P50, all this stuff. You understand that now. So these are the triggering points. So I will right now I have a request per second 0 actually. That is a problem. So request per second is above, below, above or equal to, below or equal to. So let's say may below 100. Right now it's a 0. Okay. So I will get an alert for sure. So that is the way. So here you automatically they fill this. That's good. And then create a alert. So now if I have a no traffic, then I'll have a less than 100 traffic, then I'll have a alerts. Let me create one more alert, this time based on the logs. Now here you can search for it, whatever you want, the logs. So last 2 days, okay. And if you see in the file, here you have to start searching. So error message, I want to search the logs which has an error. Now error you have selected, here you see that one line it was here all the time with a error, okay. Or you can search by facet also, like a service, sources, and these are all the facets which I discussed last day. So let's say sources, syslog, how many logs line you have for this. So if you see 796 something. So if you have a syslog and followed by error, so how many lines you got it? Uh, Now you see only one line, one logs. So here you see count of this search, group by everything, and count of group by you did it. So right now one. If it is coming more than two error, then send me an alert. If it's coming more than three, sorry, one, then send me warning like that. So here you can set this logs error and some body part. And if you want to fine tune some of the stuff, here you have it, which we discussed multiple times, and then create it. So this way, if you're getting the errors message in the logs line, some specific series and all, you can create it. Synthetic, which is running right now, because for that there's no server requirement. So let's try the synthetic. So somewhere synthetic monitoring you have under the metrics only. Where is the metrics? Here.
Okay.
So let's try with this one. Okay, just a second, hold on. They have little bit changed the UI. Uh, okay, so these are the metrics which you have. for the synthetic. Now you know what, why they have not given it. They should give it actually, but what is happening then, in case of synthetic, you go to the synthetic itself, and there also can create alerts. So if you remember that yesterday, these two synthetic tests I enabled, and I set the threshold here only. That's the reason you don't find it here. This is the assertion. So assertion, I'll make it 16, which is not real, and then it will create automatically alert. So in synthetic we have assertion. Now if you want to access it, you can access it through metric. So metric. Now here you type syn dot, you will get all metrics for that. So here HTTP response, which is running right now. See, three requests I am using, means three regions I am using for hitting that. Okay, and so that way you can do that here from evaluate sum for last 5 minutes, and here right now three locations. So here if the response is coming from three location, let's say if you are saying more than uh, alert threshold above 2, then create alerts, and then this is the subject line and this is the body, and then create. So like that you can also do that in a synthetic. uh,
Rajesh, in synthetic, you selected the 5 minutes for the three locations. So the minutes, how it will calculate for the three locations? It will run for the each location in 5 minutes, or it should be average for the each location.
uh, this will be for each locations here. Okay, sorry, this question is little odd in this context. Why? Because here what I wanted to check, how many more regions you are monitoring. I did not got a on the response time. So you'll have to change that in that case. So for example, uh, response time, here it is. So for your question, it has to be changed. So now here, now you can say whether it's for each region, each location, or combination of
Yes.
all these things. So right
Yes.
now three regions I'm hitting, and here sum, average, minimum, maximum. These options are available for max 5 minutes, and then you can set. So right now 5.5. So if it is response time is more than 4 second, okay, 400. Just again, 5.5 second is equal to how many milliseconds? 100, right? 100 milliseconds. So 4 milliseconds. Yeah, correct. So this is the milliseconds. Here is in second. And then you can set this alert accordingly. Are you understanding?
Mhm. Okay.
So it depends on the metric. You have to change the reasoning and then save it. Now one more monitor which I want to create it with the RAM. So RAM is here. So RAM, the data which is running in the live. So I want to know how many sessions I am having it, or something like that. So here if I see from last 2 days, RAM I covered yesterday. So here it got started. 2 days means yesterday only. So here on an average, if I see six people are having access session active to my website. So if I want to set at a session level or views or actions, error, resources, long task is up to you. Session, and you can search for it also by right now I have only one application in session, so right now I'm not hitting it, but here you can say by service or browser name, Chrome, something like this. So how many you have Chrome? This is not refreshed actually. It's refreshed now. So three from Chrome. So here you can do the little bit of filtering work, and then threshold. If you have above or below, this time below, okay, and below then three sessions, okay, from the Chrome. then give me alerts. So that way. Okay. uh, that way. So here you will have, if it is a 3 sessions below, let me make it 3 instead of 2. Let me make it 4 or 5. So that way it will create alert. Okay. So now if you see the automatically change. So 5, it will definitely create alert, and then run subject line body and then create alerts. So logic for creating an alerts you have to come up with and get going. Now I'll tell you one good thing about Datadog is, let's say you don't know how to set, I mean what to set the alert for. Okay, you don't know. Then what you will do? So do you see guys this option which is new monitor, and here do you see recommended, all of you? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
So recommended is basically if you don't know what queries I should use for creating alert for which tool. Let's say maybe you don't know Apache, you don't know MySQL, you don't know my Tomcat. So till you know that detailed about those tool, you can set it up the very popular alerts using this one. So here if you see, you have 267 alerts given to you free of cost, and this alerts is covering the most popular check which you are supposed to check. For example, for Apache, so let me check this Apache. Two checks are there, and these two checks are Apache low number of idle workers. So notify me when low number of idle workers are there, or here notify me for the CPU utilization of by the Apache is too high. By the Apache only. Now, if you want to understand the query, check it out. Mm, you will spend most of the time writing a custom query. So here, from last 4 hours, find the anomalies. This is anomaly. Here, filter by this and threshold by this. This is the threshold. CGNetTR. Okay, so each alerts which you create, you have a queries written like that, which you through UI you did it, you didn't realize it, but you can write it. So now you can steal this. Okay, so I'm giving example, and then let it be. If you think you want to modify, you can modify and then create it. So this way you'll save lots of time actually. This way you'll save lots of time. So go to the new monitor, recommended, and play with it. Here you will have a Tomcat. 6 alerts are there. Docker, no alerts I could find actually. Here Kubernetes, 7 alerts are there. AWS, I think no alerts for AWS. So like that, a lot of tools are there, and you can get it. One more good thing is, these queries and alerts you can get it from the GitHub pages also. For example, uh, GitHub Datadog query, something like alert query, sorry, alert query. So many people have written multiple, share that queries on the Datadog also. So there you can also find it actually. Hmm. So these are the GitHub repository. If you study a little bit well and your requirement, these are the will have a alerts condition. Okay, so here if you see that, for this is the alerts conditions for that. This is parameterized alert. Look at this query. Are you getting my points? So this is for SQL. So many people, those who develop it, they release that, and then that you can use it for that. This for MySQL, by the way. Are you understanding?
Yeah.
So multiple way you can create alerts. UI, you have it. API, I have shown you last time, last demo. Recommended one, you can steal the queries from here, use it. You can find in the github.com. And last option, you can create your own queries and use it. So if you want to copy existing queries, so here manage monitor. Let's say this is the query you want to copy and this is the query you return. This is the one. So slowly, once you get comfortable with it, this language, you'll start getting into that in depth of it. Okay, any questions around this alerts now?
If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video.
Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest.
Thanks for watching.